Hey, I'm Angela Hughes, a luxury travel entrepreneur, and I am back to tell you what is hot and what is trending for 2023. I just spent a week at our national conference for travel leaders, our consortia, and I walked away from meeting with every single supplier. And there are so many amazing things coming up on tap for travel, but it's kind of a hot mess right now. But let's talk about the good things right now. Okay, the first thing is you need to start positioning yourself if you want to travel in 23 or 24. And I'm telling you that because things are flying off the shelf. I'm literally right now working around the clock. We can't even keep up with all the business we have right now. We have so many people wanting to travel, especially after they lifted the CDC test to come back into the United States. And so, listen, everybody wants to go right now. They don't care what the prices are, even. They just want to get out. This is their big chance. But we have a couple issues right now. Well, let's just go to the issues. Let's talk about the airline mess right now. It's a mess. That should not prohibit you from traveling, though. People are still getting there. They're still getting to the destinations they want to go to. I don't really predict that air prices are going to come down. We've got, high fuel prices. We've got a recession looming, and we've got a war in Ukraine that's all cranking up gas prices. And at some point, with COVID and everything, you knew things were going to get jacked up in price. That should not prohibit you from taking your dream vacation. The airlines can still get you there, but there's a couple of tips that you've got to do. Leave a couple days early if you're going on a cruise. Generally, we say go, day prior. Now I'm saying go 2 or 3 days prior because it might take you some time to get there. Take a carry-on. Make sure that you have extra clothes and things because you might get stranded, but once you get there, you're going to love it. The airline problem's a problem right now because we have a shortage in pilots. We've got a shortage in staff all over the world. But guess what? Don't let that prohibit you from going to amazing destinations. Okay, so let's talk about positioning yourself for 23 and 24 on what's hot. We are booking clear out to even 25 right now. Our Viking product blowing off the shelf for Viking cruises. Can't keep it in. Almost all of 23 is sold out. So here's what's really super trending right now: river cruising. And I've got several brands. I've got entry-level brands. I've got high-end brands. If you've always wanted to try a river cruise, it is a great product. I just came off of 2 on the Rhine River with Alma Waterways and on the Rhone River with Avalon. I'll be on the Christmas market cruise with our group in December, and we're getting ready to launch, drumroll please, our Rhine River cruise in April and also our Danube River cruise in April. And so there's going to be lots of opportunities to sell with me and invite your closest friends to join us or to sell alone. You don't have to even go with me. We've got so many options of river cruising. Everybody is loving that option. Okay, number 2, super trendy right now, expedition cruises. Okay, we're talking Antarctic, we're talking Arctic, we're talking Greenland. We have Galapagos. Anywhere that's kind of out there is really trendy right now to get out to. This is small ship selling, small luxe adventure selling. It comes with a price tag though. The Expedition, probably one of my hottest products on the market. And we're going to destinations that you didn't even know existed. And so get on these small ships. You've got a Zodiac. You saw me down in Antarctica this year. You're going to see me on an expedition this summer as well coming up. You can follow along. Such an amazing experience. Okay, that space is really hard to get. You know why? Because those ships only have a couple of hundred people on them. And then it's very catered to the experience that you're going on. And so you can't wait until January 2023 to decide that you want to do Antarctica. That goes quickly. Okay, number 3, safari market. I blew out probably 4 safaris yesterday. We've got price tags on all our safaris. You can come in at entry level or you can come in at your luxury tented camp experience. And we've got them all: Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Botswana, Zimbabwe, South Africa. Trips and Ships Luxury Travel, we have the best vendors on the ground. And you know why? Because I've spent all my time in Africa making sure they are the best in the business. And we can customize that experience for you. I always say grab a couple of friends. It makes it cheaper to go on safari because you want to fill up that Jeep and you want to split the cost on that. And you can do a private safari. Again, we've handpicked all of our vendors there. I literally was in Africa 7 times last year, checking out our vendors, touring with groups, touring with advisors, teaching people how to sell Africa. It's for you. And we can customize those experiences. And everybody asks me what my favorite safari is. It depends what you want to do. If you want to be with the gorillas, which I love, if you want to be in East Africa, if you want to be in South Africa, we've got to know what your personality is, what you want to do, and then we can cater that safari experience to you. Okay. I think I'm on number 4. Number 4 is my guided tours. This means you're on with maybe 32 other people on there, but you know where my guided tours are really popular right now? France. I have some great tours, anywhere from 8 days to 21 days. I mean, you can spend a lot of time in France. It's a big country. People want to go to like more elite places. Like if you've been to Paris, it would be great to try out Normandy, the Loire Valley, maybe go down to Saint Michel, go down to the French Mediterranean, where I love to spend a lot of time. I love France. I've been there several times this year. You know what's trending this week that's reopening? Japan. Konnichiwa. My hometown. Lived there 18 months. You're going to want to go to Japan. We have some amazing experiences over there for the Cherry Blossom Festival. Springtime, early May is so great. My other trending destination, of course, Ireland, Scotland. Everybody wants to do Ireland, Scotland. That is perfect for a guided tour because nobody likes to drive there, right? You're on the other side of the road. Okay. And so you're going to see me spending some time over in the British Isles this summer, but guided tours are really popular. Our Ireland is flying off the shelf. Okay. British Isles as well. Getting out of London, getting into the countryside. If you want to see a little Jane Austen, if you want to see Downton Abbey, we can get you there. Okay. The other thing is Italy. We're putting together a lot of custom Italy trips. So let's say you don't want to do a guided tour. You want to do custom Italy, super popular. We can build that. We can get you places. Think outside, though. Think outside of Rome, Florence, Venice. Did you see my trip just a couple of weeks ago? I don't even know. Maybe it was a couple months ago. I go so much I can't remember. We were down in the south. We're Amalfi Coast, Sicily, Bari, all of those areas that you might not even think of. And a lot of people are always like, oh, I want to go to the Amalfi Coast. But guess what? Sicily as a whole is a dynamic situation. If you're a foodie, we can build custom food. If you can't afford a custom tour, I've got tours to Italy that start as low as like $1,600 per person. You might be traveling with a group or a smaller group, but guess what? We can make Italy super affordable for you. Okay, the other thing trending, Saudi Arabia. Super popular. I'm headed to Saudi. You're going to see me showcasing there. I'm going to be there with a Saudi tourist board. I know you're thinking, whoa, Saudi seems like super dangerous, right? Not so much. I spend a lot of time in the Middle East, in all of those surrounding countries. Saudi is our newest, greatest destination, and it's just coming on. So if you're like one of those people who are like, I want emerging destinations, this is for you. Egypt, super popular. It's one of our most popular destinations. And every day people are like, is Egypt safe? I'm like, well, hello, I was there 3 times this year. Super safe. We've got one of the best suppliers there. We can customize everything. And I'm going to throw in Turkey. I've spent a lot of time in Turkey this year, and I've been to Turkey multiple times. You're going to love Turkey as a standalone destination. And oh my goodness, while you're over there, you might as well throw on Jordan, because Jordan is great with Petra, and it's not all about Petra. We've got Petra, the Wadi Rum Desert, and you can finish it up on the Dead Sea and, have mud all covered all over you and be doing a spa experience. So, okay. Now, we've talked about all of those things for a minute. Cruising's red hot right now. You still need to be vaccinated. You still need to be vaccinated for our guided tours. So we are seeing things drop off throughout the world, like Germany right now, not requiring a bunch of COVID restrictions anymore. Europe's trying to get back to normal. So hopefully we're going to grow out of this. Cruising, you still need to be vaxxed. We can take any of your credit. If you booked it direct, you need help getting that going again and getting rebooted. We can take your travel credit and we can convert that for most of the brands if you did it yourself and you're sitting on travel credit. Consider cruising. We've got lots of space there, but our cruises now are so full, not so full, but what I'm saying is we're now reaching 2019 capacity again. People are booking. They're getting their spots. We blew out cabins all day yesterday. on Seabourn, Viking, all of the big lines, Regent, Silver Seas. We have them on. Even from NCL, Royal Caribbean, all of our preferred suppliers. Okay, let's talk about passports. Passports are still 5 to 7 weeks out if you're doing an emergency passport. So check your passport and see what that looks like. And make sure, I just had some people call me up the other day and they're like, oh my gosh, my passport's expired and we want to go to Greece. Can I get a quick turnaround time? It's really still impossible. So if you're looking at going, get your passports in. We've been talking about that all year. We don't want you to miss out because of your passport. Somebody's asking me, do you need to be vaccinated to go to Turkey? Turkey and Greece. Where I want you to look is go out and Google Sherpa travel restrictions. You can type in your situation into, and I'll put that in the link for you, Sherpa travel restrictions, and you can type in what your situation is, and it'll tell you what the restrictions are for any country. Okay, dokie. So the other thing that I want to suggest to you is don't overlook what's opening up now. We've got Southeast Asia coming in hot for winter months again. They're dropping a lot of the restrictions. We're seeing them drop off. We have Australia. We've got New Zealand starting to open up. And so this whole area of the world that you haven't seen anything going on is now emerging and it's coming in strong. Okay, finally, you cannot travel without travel insurance. I don't even want to tell you some of the things that happened this week. We have a small yacht that was chartered this week in Croatia. Some of the friends jumped off the ship, which it's a small yacht. So, I mean, you can jump off the side right into the ocean. One broke their back. And thank God they had travel insurance. Another person, prior to even getting on the trip, had a double bypass, heart attack, surgery, the whole 9 yards, couldn't go. This is a really young group going and crazy things happen. Don't think if you're not 75 years old that you need to travel with travel insurance. And the biggest mistake people make is they're like, oh, I've never traveled with travel insurance. I don't need it. You know, we've never done that. That's stupid. Well, guess what? Your healthcare generally isn't good once you step out of the United States. We're having tons of flight issues. We're having tons of interruptions. You may need evacuation and other things. So don't cheap out on not buying travel insurance because it is a necessity right now. So, okay. Go ahead and hit me with questions in the chat. I'm happy to take questions if you want to ask me right now. Okay, somebody mentioned yacht cruises in Turkey are very good. Yes, I just came from Bodrum. That's always a really good option for sure. So those are all of our hot destinations. Reach out to us, Trips and Ships Luxury Travel. We've got the best crew, I think, in the country for travel agencies. I've been working this since I was a kid. I honestly feel like we have some of the best agents in the entire United States. We are small but mighty. And guess what? We're doing everything from Hawaii to Mexico to everything. So we're doing your regular stuff, plus we're doing all your exotics, plus we're doing all of your Europe. It's amazing. So hang in there with me. I'll give you more updates to come. But take a look at everything that I've said and let's get in touch. See you later.